So I want you to take one moment to consider this. I want you to consider that it's easier to lower your standards than it is to raise your standards. Think about that. It's easier to stay overweight, unfit, unhealthy than it is to raise your standards and be fitter, leaner, lighter and stronger. So a lot of us are taking the easy way out. We start programs and we stop. We stop at a point that it gets a little bit difficult where we have to raise our standards. So what a lot of us do is we don't want it, so we lower our standards and then pretend that we're okay with it. And we look at other people and we say, oh, well, I'm not as bad as them. They're fatter than me, they're unfitter than me, I'm all right. It wasn't important to me anyway. It's bullshit. You're lying to yourself. And the more and more you repeat it, the more and more it'll sink in, and the more and more you'll continue to accept low standards for yourself. So like I said, it's easier to drop them than it is to raise them. So what are you doing with your standards right at this present moment? What are your goals? Are you the type of person that starts, stops, starts, stops, starts, stop? Because at what point did your program and your nutrition get that hard that you had to stop? But you were okay with it in week 1, 2, 3 and 4, but all of a sudden week 5, 6, 7, 8 got that tough that you couldn't do it anymore, and you had to drop your standards and go back to where you were, because that's your level of comfort. And it's a lot easier to be more comfortable than it is to raise your standards and push, because pushing and raising your standards is uncomfortable. To get results, to get exceptional results, you have to give an exceptional effort. And exceptional doesn't link into comfortable. But a lot of us are walking through that gym door every day wanting the best results, but only giving in a little effort. And after, like I said, after a couple of weeks, we go back into our shell because it didn't work for us. The gym doesn't work for us. So I'd rather stay the way I am and pretend that I'm happy with being overweight. Let's be real about it. Let's be real. I want you to consider this. When was the last time you saw someone overweight and unfit and you pointed at them and thought, I want to be like them? I want you to consider the last time you said that. Or I want you to consider this. When was the last time you saw someone in good shape, whatever that may mean to you, in good shape and fit, and you thought, I want to be like them? Because most people who are out of shape have at least once in their life tried an exercise regime to lose weight or tried a nutrition plan to lose weight. So that tells me at some point you weren't happy with your body. And at some point you decided to settle because you're still in the same condition. When people, again, are walking through my doors with zero ability, zero previous exercise history, and they are producing fucking major results. And they've got a no better starting point than you. They just decided to stay strong. Even on their bad days, they turned up. They didn't just go on their good days when they felt like they could be motivated and could be asked. Because if you rely upon motivation, you're in the shit. Because not every day does everyone wake up feeling motivated. The sun is shining. There's unicorns running everywhere. Sometimes it's fucking hard work. But like I said, those levels, this is where you're at. It's easier to drop them and stay comfortable in that comfort zone where fuck all happens, nothing new happens, no new experience, you don't even feel great, than it is to push and go to the above level, which is uncomfortable, but you get the best results. So where are you currently at? I want you to consider that maybe what you're doing at the moment isn't quite making you happy and it isn't quite enough to get the results that you want. So what the fuck are you going to do?